For a full check of the forecast. And Juan, going outdoors does the body good. You may need an umbrella though today.
Take the umbrella with you, at least throw it in the back seat. I don't think we'll see a ton of rain today, but we could see a few isolated sprinkles across the coastal bend. I don't think we'll see anything in the way of anything severe this afternoon, so that's certainly some good news. We need the rainfall, but we never need anything severe out there. But again, today just all about the cloud coverage, a few light sprinkles across the area, and we are still starting off on the cool side for us here at 66 degrees. It's a live look at downtown Corpus Christi with a light easterly wind at about 9 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and start off with our hour-by-hour forecast to get your day going. Again, lots of cloud coverage for us here. We could see a few hints of some sunshine early this morning, but again, as we go throughout the afternoon, I think the cloud coverage is just going to continue to get thicker and thicker as we progress throughout the day. Notice by 11 o'clock we're at 71 degrees. That's all we got to yesterday, was into the lower 70s, and it'll be slightly milder today despite the cloud coverage, but still not bad and still below seasonal average. Notice those east-southeasterly winds. We'll be hovering right at about 20 miles per hour, and then again, as you see throughout the afternoon, again, a couple of hit and miss sprinkles throughout the day as we top out pretty close to about 75 here in Corpus Christi, 73 off in Port Aransas, and a good portion of South Texas for today. Again, given the blanket of cloud coverage that we'll have, temperatures will be fairly uniform out there into the low to mid 70s over a good portion of the region. Tide times, we have several of them for Bob Hall Pier, high tide at 1:57, then again at 11:05. Port Aransas Jetty, a high tide just before 2 o'clock, and then at 11 o'clock this evening, Nueces Bay at 5:18. Satellite and radar composite is showing the cloud coverage. Remember the frontal boundary that came in early yesterday, and we talked about it retreating back to the north as a warm front. That is already occurring this morning, but it's still down to the south in Mexico and just south of Brownsville. That's going to be moving up to the north throughout much of the day today, and still plenty of cloud coverage across a good portion of the Lone Star State, as the cooler air is now trapped up to the north. Now that that warm front's on the move, even though it'll be cooler today, we're going to be on a warming trend over the next several days. So let's put this in motion. Again, this afternoon we could see a few little sprinkles here in south central Texas, stretching on up towards San Antonio, and then this warm front will continue to push off towards the north all the way until tomorrow morning. And notice the isolated to scattered showers that we have for us here. Again, very light. I don't think we'll see anything into the way of a thunderstorm activity, but that will change by tomorrow afternoon as another weak frontal boundary begins to push into the northern sections of the state. But the opportunity for severe weather and storms is far removed from us here into the coastal bend. That's around Austin, Waco, pushing up into the northeastern half of the Lone Star State as well. And as we go further in time, we could see a little bit of an outflow boundary as we head on into early Saturday morning. This is far removed from the front, and this is when we have that opportunity to see a couple of storms into the area, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, and then the actual frontal boundary will move in about midday, and then we'll start to clear right on out. Again, not seeing a whole lot of severe weather for today, but that opportunity does increase for the northern sections of the coastal bend as we head on into the Friday time frame. So 7-day forecast shows 75 today, 83 tomorrow, 90 on Saturday with the arrival of that front, but it's weak in nature and we stay into the 80s with lots of wind going into next week.